guys, we are back for the Ledgestone Insurance Open. Check out Ledgestone Insurance if you're in the Illinois area. They'll hook you up. Hit up Nate Heinold, take care of you.
Yeah, board of directors Nate. I'm sure he's got a pretty good relationship with Ledgestone, and I'm sure that they can do whatever they can for all the disc golfer friends out there. But before we get involved with new auto claims or homeowners insurance, let's get over to hole 10, 450 feet. Big sidearm if you've got it. Otherwise, It's that turnover shot that really just carries all the way there.
Did they move the basket to the right this year?
So this is one of 3 or 4 course changes. This hole used to be a little bit more into the open and onto that left side with a big OB pond that you're throwing over. This year they put the basket to the right inside of the trees, and they've created a new hole, hole 11, to take the place of the short little dumpy sidearm.
Oh, okay, cool. That was Dollar with a photon getting it out there. Paul's leaked a little left, and Eric...
Yeah, and we did gloss over Dollar's shot there, but that was incredible. I mean, he's inside the circle on that. Just turn over the entire way.
Really pretty. Speaking of pretty, an MJ throw pretty much always is.
Yes, sir.
That'll putt. And it looks like Eric was hustling to his disc.
Yeah, he was upset. I mean, not upset. It is what it is. You don't throw a great shot. You just get up there and throw.
Yep, that is truth. It's a pretty decent upshot for Eric. Here's Paul for the 2. Yep.
He is dialed on these trees today.
Savage. MJ gave the 2 a run, but he's going to settle for par and Dollar. See if he can stack another bill on it. Yes, he can.
That is such a good birdie. 450 feet, especially for a guy who's not throwing like a huge sidearm. To get that backhand, whew.
Yeah, man.
I'm sorry, we cut to our AM2 coverage for the weekend. We'll cut back.
What was that?
That was I think the worst miss I've ever seen Paul make.
I was gonna say I don't think I've ever seen him miss one shorter than that. Yeah. Weird. Eric cleans up his par, and MJ will drop in for his.
That'll work. Eric, the ever nice guy.
Yep. Couple nice guys there. Exchanging discs. Matt with another $2 bill, getting another birdie. Love it. Hole 11.
Yep.
Oh, this is the new one. Okay.
Yeah, so this is our new one. They replaced the dumpy sidearm next to the street with an additional dumpy sidearm, which is an interesting choice. Pretty guarded off the tee. It's tough to sneak a backhand because the trees on that left side, you can see it there, do obstruct it pretty good. So the thumber, obviously a great play.
So handy, man. It's just so predictable.
No, it is. And especially with the phase, it's such a stable disc that you just know exactly what it's going to do.
Uh-huh. Oh, I'm worried about this one. Ooh. What? Did it?
That thick grass. No, there is nothing skipping out here on this thick grass.
Wow, that was wild. MJ's going backhand, though.
Come on. It's MJ, and it's a purple banger.
Yeah. Dang. Nicely done, MJ.
That's that notorious, famous purple banger.
Love it. And Paul going with that Luster Firebird. That's close enough.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, there's no real reason to miss this one. It's 300 feet. It's pretty routine for these guys.
Yep. That's a birdie for Eric. Paul should be up next.
Chain Star not so pro? I don't know.
Yeah, that was a bad putt.
It was definitely high, but it definitely 100% hit chains.
Oh yeah, it did. I'll give you that. But those high ones kick out on pretty much anything. They have a chance to. I'll put it that way. They got a chance to. All right, 3 birdies right there. $6 down. On this course, that is outstanding.
That is outstanding. Granted, we do have some tough holes coming up. We got this hole, which plays as an island, 354 feet. Really, if you can base the water tower on the long side, you're in business. For some reason, they didn't have a basket up when we were flying drones the day before the event. I don't really know why, but you can see a little...
Use your imagination.
Yeah, you can see that little red mark on the ground. That's where the basket would be. You see Dollar?
And Matt's just laying up.
And now, what I've heard, the overwhelming sentiment from these players is that if you come up short at all and hit that water tower, it rolls you right out of bounds basically every single time.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so Matt just threw his deflector.
Except for that time.
Just going to take his 3. So that one did stay in
yes,
bounds.
we all, honestly, we all were like, we all just chalked it up as OB, and then it got the green flag.
How about that? MJ making sure to miss the water tower. Yes.
Great shot. That's that swirly ESP force. It's stable, but it's workable.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's got some glide to it. Paul? Pierre Heiser Productions?
I was thinking the same thing, dude. We need Pavo up in this. Get Pavo back in the game. Hashtag.
Right? He hit me up, dude. We're going to start working together.
I love that. I still think his videos are some of the best.
Yeah. Beautiful work. That's another deflector from Matt. That'll par. Eric's got to look at the 2. Oh, come on.
He's fringing on shredding.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. MJ shredded this hole. Great drive and a great putt. Man. Just inches here and there. You know?
I know. I mean, like cumulative, 6-8 inches, and he's under par instead of over par.
Right? Paul with an incredible drive, though, not to be overlooked.
Incredible drive, incredible action off that water tower too. Kind of caught that bottom turnbuckle and shot it by the basket.
Yeah, that was cool. And deflector just takes his 3, which is what he played for.
Exactly, and job done. He did lose a stroke to 2 guys on the card, but he's still got 6 to play with.
And he didn't lose 2 strokes by trying to get greedy here. You know, hole 13, man. This one it's pretty interesting, Cory.
Yeah, par 5. In years past, they have tried to refer to this one as 1080. It is such a bear. Your first shot, you're trying to throw to that island just to the left of the drone. Second shot is getting it to the second peninsula. Or the third peninsula, technically. So skip one and then throw to the third. Then from there, throw your pitch up over the water again onto this basket right here. Now, if you do not land that landing zone off the tee, you might be forced to take the left gap over the rolling hills. There is an OB line, and it is just a nightmare. You're not getting a 5 if you take that left side. Best option is a 6, really.
Okay. MJ, that's a good spot right there.
Yep. If you can be left or right of that tree trunk, you're in a good spot, just as long as you're not obstructed by the limbs.
For sure. Paul with the Star Destroyer gets it over there. Dollar is going with his Photon. I think he wanted to put more ante on that one.
I think so. We had a pretty significant left to right wind, so I think he might have been, thinking the wind was going to glide it over to the right, but no, you're just right. It was not quite enough ante.
And that's OB, right?
That is OB. He's going to the drop zone and going to be forced to take that left gap.
Ouch. Eric with a great drive. Hanging out with the rest of the gang there. There is a phase from Dollar.
And he's in the landing zone for the second shot, so that's a great shot. We saw Jacob Mott throw that shot from the drop zone last year in our coverage and was able to get up and down pretty successfully.
Nice. Paul squeaks through that bush back in bounds. MJ's second shot. Doing a little bit of tree trimming, but hopefully not too much.
Nope.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, that force is nice and stable. There's not really any option for it to go right.
And Eric smashing it out over the water.
I think that's that Zach Melton Lucid X Enforcer.
Cool.
Such a beefcake.
That was a great shot.
Yep, it's almost too great because he is kind of pinched on that inside now.
Yeah. Gotta make that hyzer tough. Paul going Firebird.
A little short, but he's in business.
Yeah, he's got a putt for the 4. And back to Dollar. Oh.
Yeah.
You can get up and down from there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's a routine up and down, but it is tough par save, probably.
Yeah, he's probably looking at 6. Yeah. MJ's third. Misses high, which is a good miss. Does give you kind of a scary putt, though. Yeah, Eric's was too good.
Yeah, really forced to take that inside line. Trees abound, but he's all right. He's circle's edge. He's okay.
Yeah, he hit it well. Just a little bit long. There's Dollar for the par.
I had the right action on it.
They did, yeah. Hopefully save the 6. Paul for the birdie. There we go.
Oh, that's the Paulie we know.
Yeah. None of that putt missing, dude.
No.
Nobody knows who that guy
That's
is.
what I'm saying, man. Come on, you're wearing yellow shorts. Live like you are.
Eric comes back for the birdie. What does that even mean?
I don't know. It's a choose your own adventure statement.
They are bold shorts, man. I'll give you that. Like, you're not getting lost in the woods with those.
No.
Or if you are, you wish you were wearing them so people could find
That's
you.
actually true.
Good hit from MJ right there. Good birdie. So much trouble to run into on this hole.
There really is. You know, give it up to the guys. 3 birdies, and granted the bogue incoming here from Matt, but 3 birdies in this hole is no joke. It's not easy.
No, not at all. But Matt will lose 2 strokes to the card. But he's still, 4 strokes clear of MJ. He's stacking them dollar bills. All right, guys, we are back to our Ledgestone Insurance action. Hole 14. Really, really fun one, but with a really intimidating tee shot.
Yeah, this is such a good hole. Last year, this is one of the additions they made to the course, and just such a good decision. 805 feet. It's about 350 to 400 to the landing zone, in which it's right at that corner. And then from there, you really got to test that water and throw over it, ideally spiking down by the pin, but really a 4 is not terrible here.
And there is MJ. Hits just high. Paul, what is this thing?
This is some sort of driver.
Thunderbird?
It could be. I don't know. I'm concerned. I'm unwilling to commit at this point.
All right. Eric? And I saw a little bit of the live coverage yesterday, and Austin Turner threw just the nastiest lefty flex sidearm on this one.
Oh, did he get it? He probably bit off a good chunk down there.
He was past that tree that Eric just
Did
came
he
up
go
short
over
of.
the top, or did he go under that?
No. Under, dude. It was
What?
It was beautiful.
That's unreal.
Yeah. There is Dollar throwing his photon. It looks like it stayed in bounds.
It did stay in bounds, but he's gonna have rough footing.
Yeah.
You know, if he's 5 feet to his left, he'd be fine.
MJ with a good second shot there. Probably not going to birdie, but can probably salvage a par. Eric's second. He is looking for the bird. After a great drive.
Gosh, this hole. Come on, get over there. Get over there.
Look up.
There we go. This hole is the
Wow.
site. I'm convinced that this hole is the reason that they changed the rule, the foot fault rules of not rethrowing.
Really? Why?
Remember last year when Eric called Paul on a foot fault after he threw it out of bounds and let him rethrow and he parked it?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I'm convinced. We were talking about that. I'm convinced that is the sole reason for that rule change.
You could be right.
Yeah.
Paul getting that Firebird pretty close. MJ with his third.
He
MJ.
knew it out of his hand. I mean, that's just a boo-boo. Nothing else.
Yeah.
Nothing you could chalk that one up to besides that.
Yep. Dollar with a long bid for the...
Dollar bills, yeah.
Dang. Screw Raptor legs. It's about the dollar plane flight.
Yeah, I know, right? I love the leg kick fist bump, dude. It was so cool.
Hopping on Money Airlines right there. That was sick. MJ with his fourth. He's going to bogey, unfortunately. Paul will not. He's going to bird. Man, those MVs are good.
They apparently are. That soft, what do you say,
Yeah.
soft neutron? Is that what you said?
Yeah. Soft Electron.
Soft electron, excuse me. Yeah, they fly great.
They fly even better when Matt Dollar throws them.
Well, in fairness, most discs fly better when Matt Dollar throws them than when I do. So
Yeah.
that's just a fact.
You could even say every disc.
Come on now.
Matt Dollar he didn't even need perfect putts on that one, Corey.
No, I know, right?
Yeah, just throw it in. Sick birdie, Matt, getting him back down to 6. He is still 5 clear of the card, it looks like, and hole 15 is up next.
Yep, 315-foot par 3. Real good sidearm hole, real good backhand late ante hole. The Mando tree is pretty far down the fairway, so if you are going to throw that flick, though, it does have to kind of flip up. It's not just a pure hyzer.
Sure. Paul throwing it pretty well, it looks like.
Solid, yeah, inside the circle.
Yeah. Give him a putt at that elevated basket.
Pretty good tailwind that we're dealing with here, too.
Oh, okay. Give you a little bit of help. Eric.
Gosh, that flattened out so nice. I thought that was going to hyzer
Didn't
out
it?
immediately.
Me too.
But that is a really beat-up feller.
That is beautiful. And Dollar going back to the thumber with the phase.
0% of that was seen by cameras. Like, I don't know what happened there.
Disappeared in the sky. MJ? Flip, flip, flip. Oh.
Look.
God, I love watching him throw, Corey.
Dude, so you know that was the Sting.
The Sting?
Yeah, last year's Ace Race disc, apparently. It's like the flippiest thing on the planet.
Oh, no. Did that just rolled up like a circle's edge putt?
Yes, that's kind of lame.
Ugh. Yeah. Paul for 2. Paul did not make that.
No.
He's coming back for hopefully a par. He stayed in bounds, right?
Yeah, he stayed in bounds. It's fine.
Okay. Man.
The elusive McBeth 3-putt.
Yeah, those are tough to catch on film.
And we got 2 of them.
Oh, wow. Dollar with no 3-putt here, Corey.
No.
Oh, whoa. That's aggressive. he was pumped off that putt.
Yeah, no, I know, right? Like, yeah, keep it going. Let me almost break this basket.
Paul cleans up the bogue after Eric had a nice birdie, and MJ will bird as well. That drive.
Unreal, man. That disc is not supposed to be that controllable. I mean, like, I love you, Discraft. That's a flippy disc. He just made that work magic.
I mean, there's not many better at throwing flippy plastic than MJ.
You are not wrong.
All right, hole 16, 606-foot par 4. Where are we going?
Yeah, left to right bender. It has that same shape. It's kind of just a consistent bend the whole way. Big roller or good hard flat sidearm is the play. Really, if you want to bite off a lot and make take the teeth out a bit, though, that power roller is what you're going to see these guys throwing.
I think we saw some eagle looks with that roller last year.
Oh, for sure. If you can, I mean, not to say it's like easy or routine in any way, but if you can really get it moving and crest that second hill, you got a chance.
Mm-hmm. Yep. There's Eric getting that roller down.
It's got to land at it looks good, and it's good for a reason.
Yeah.
It's got to land on such a cut angle to really carry all the way down here, because worst case scenario is you roll up early into those bushes.
Sure. MJ putting it down pretty nicely as well.
This is that same disc you just threw in that turnover line.
Really?
The Sting, yeah.
Wow. Okay. He's out in the open, a little bit encumbered with that tree. And Dollar, he's throwing something stable, man. What was that? It was a Plasma Insanity.
This, come on, everyone's go-to disc, the Plasma Insanity.
Yep. Paul? That is a Roadrunner?
Yeah, in the 160s. It just flips over so nice for him.
Dude, he threw some crazy rollers with that in Champs Chumps on Monster
I
Hole.
know. Oh, my gosh. Unfair.
Yep. You can go watch it right now if you're a Patreon subscriber.
That is nice.
Just throwing that out there. Dollar's second shot goes thumber.
That was craziness. That landed on its lid like 90 feet away from the basket.
Uh-huh. The thing about overhands, man, they get some crazy ground action sometimes. MJ goes a little bit long on the up, but he's making that birdie comebacker.
Yeah, that's like the tale of 2 upshots, too. That's hilarious.
Yeah, right. Eric with a little touch forehand up.
Oh man, that's the justice. I've got a white one of my own that I lost in Utah that's currently sitting at my house back in San Francisco. Pretty excited to get that back in my arsenal.
You lost that thing?
I did.
Wow.
But it's been found. It's good.
That's good. Also good was Paul's upshot.
Mm-hmm.
And Matt's putt.
The gravity-defying putt.
Uh-huh.
Stuck in there.
Oh, wow. That's cool. Hopefully kicking off the start frame here. MJ doesn't miss too many of those.
Yeah, there we go. Once those twos are down, we should be all right.
Yep. Eric dropping in. Well done, sir. And Paul with the for real drop in.
Yeah, just going through the motions drop in.
Yep. There is your star frame. Dollar with a solid 7 down, leading your card by 5.
Yeah, he
really
is
impressive.
playing really, really well. If we remember back to Anton last year, the winning rounds were like 10s and 11s, and he was destroying people. So the fact that he's 7 with a couple holes to go, he's cooking.
He sure is. Hole 17, you got a little island hole.
It is. This is the ace hole. So there's a car parked behind the bleachers over there. If you ace it, you win the car.
Nuh-uh.
Yep, $15,000 value. It's probably not got all the special specs and everything, but a car nonetheless.
Oh.
Probably not going to happen for Eric after the slip, though.
Oh.
Yeah. The T-pads are brand new, and they're really... It's almost like they sandblasted them or something. It's like a perfect sidewalk.
Huh. Hey, you want a little bit of texture on that
like
thing.
you want to grab, run something through it a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. Great shot by MJ right there.
So this one, you do get a car if you win. A lot of folks out there know Trevor Harbaugh. He just ran for board of directors for the PDGA. Hit dead center as we were walking by this, coming back up. Dead center in the chains, and it spit out.
Oh, brutal.
Yep.
Also brutal was Dollar just leaking OB right there. And Paul coming up short.
He said, wow, I just thought I threw that long.
Really?
Yeah, so, I mean, that to me indicates that there's something... If he's that far out of touch with what the disc is flying, there's concern.
Yeah, throwing over water is a little deceptive,
That is
too.
true.
You don't have a lot of landmarks to gauge.
Yeah.
Did that go OB on the up?
That did go out of bounds.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, that's as far from what you want on this hole as you could possibly go.
Oh, man. There is a nice birdie from MJ. Well done. And Dollar, this is going to be for 5?
Yeah, 5 on this hole is as 3 strokes from optimal.
It's such a good round going, too. I mean, it's still not bad, but it was...
Yeah, I mean, he's still sitting at 5. Let's remember that. I mean, it's not something to go hang your head on, throw away hole 18.
Yeah,
you still have a great round. You know, if this double bogey happened on, a hole earlier in the round, that's a little bit more reasonable. You feel a lot less bad.
Yeah. That said, he still is 5 down. His lead has shrunk to 2, though, as MJ got 3 strokes on him right there. There's Alex Russell.
Good dude. Friend of the
Walking on
program.
hole 18.
711 feet, Ian. Par 4. It is tough. You can either go big, hard roller off the tee or try and keep it low and flat with that sidearm. You just really need something that's going to work to the right because that hill slopes down to the left pretty drastically, and that OB water is pretty relevant. From your second shot, really just keep it low on this tunnel again. You can try and carve the backhand line or throw the flick, whatever gets you up by the pin.
There is the crazy guy Annie, too, if you're feeling...
This is true.
Wild.
You kind of do have to put yourself in position for the crazy guy Annie. That is one of those positions. If you're just short of that little brick or concrete little slab there.
But MJ with a great roller. Eric's?
That's an even greater roller.
Wow.
I think that's his thief. That's what he's been rolling in the past. I'm not positive. But I know that he's all hyped up on throwing rollers with the thief. Or the thief, as he calls it.
There's the Roadrunner from Paul. Did they loosen the OB on the right here this year?
I feel like it's always been the road.
Really?
It does cut in a little bit towards the pin, though.
Okay. There is Dollar. He is laying down his insanity again.
And that shot was insanity. Great. That was great.
Yeah, beautiful. Bunch of great rollers from the crew right here. MJ's upshot.
Kind of surprising not seeing him take that Annie line, but
Mm-hmm.
I am not going to sit here and argue with those results.
Wow. So pretty.
So nice. He said one year he hit a 1 foot high grill on that same shot.
Really? Yeah. Oh, man. Paul leaked high with that second shot. That is not going to bird. Matt? He has all the shots.
He does. He's like, oh, y'all didn't know I could throw sidearm too? Okay.
Yeah. Look at that. Parked. We got a felon from Eric.
Yeah, I think that's one of the prototype ones. Yeah.
Paul's third. Sticking with the Firebird.
Ooh, almost got to jump in there.
Yeah. It's going to par, though. Eric also looking for a par. Almost got that same bounce. Oh, sit down.
Yeah, it kind of ran on him, though.
It did, yeah. So here he is coming back for the 4. Eric.
Yeah, we had a pretty long wait. There was a group teeing off on 1, and they were just starting to announce the players, so he decided to wait for everyone to tee off. I think he kind of Shanahan'd himself.
Solid ref. Oh, there's a bogey. Speaking of solid, that was a great comebacker. Dollar with a really good birdie.
Such a good way to
Two
come
great
back
shots.
after the double bogey on 17, too.
Yeah,
really
man.
just seal it off in style.
How about that mental game? MJ with another birdie. What a beautiful, beautiful up from MJ.
Mm-hmm.
That man can shape some lines.
It's so impressive to watch. I'm still waiting for the day I get to film in the woods.
Right. One day our dreams will come true.
Right.
Yep. And Paul, ever the nice guy,
It's act
chaining up for the next
and
card.
that basket is. I'm pretty sure we were kind of discussing. I'm pretty sure it's messed up. It's.
Really?
I think it's 1 link short. Anyway, whatever. But it's besides the point. We were trying to figure out what the problem was, but.
Gotcha. There is your 6 down from Dollar, and MJ coming back late to throw a 3.
Yeah.
Or
no,
4,
4. Yeah, getting right back into
Yeah.
relevance. I mean, he was kind of wallowing around even and birdied, I think, 5 out of his last 6 to get back down in there.
And there is your leaderboard after round 1.
Yeah, Garrett Gerthy coming out hot with that 9 down. AJ Risley and Chris Dickerson. Chris, after that good win out in Nashville, they're both shooting 8 down. Barsby, Orem, Sexton, Kevin Jones, all log jammed at 7. This course always keeps everyone tight, it seems.
Wow. We got a lead card round 2, right?
We do. Garrett Gerthy, AJ Risley, Chris Dickerson, and Greg, the death metal man himself, Barsby.
Oh, I'm so jelly. You're going to have so much fun today.
I know. I'm stoked. I've been staying with Garrett for the past couple weeks, too, so I'm excited to be able to hang out with him, the whole crew. It's going to be a good time.
Fantastic. That should be a fun watch. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll catch you tomorrow.